Okay, so today we'll see hash map. In previous class, I have already covered like what are the things we should know about why we use uh, map interface, what is the purpose of use map interface and all. Today we'll see hash map. It's a hash map is a class of map interface. So let me first create a package for today. Session 20. Okay, now creating a class map demo. Okay, this my class and in method. Okay. Now, what there are few points I'm repeating for a hash map. So basically, hash map we use number one, use for search operation. Okay, search operation. Number two, underlying data is hash table. Simply, it's followed the data structure of hash table. The hash table will cover, then we understand more. Just point wise, just remember. And duplicate keys are not allowed. So it's a store data key and pair. Okay, that is why the purpose of use map interface. The previous whatever we saw under collections, those are only one set of data. There is no pair, right? So for pairing any storing key and value, so that is the reason we use map interface. So Hashmap is one of the class which implements map interface. Okay. Now number 4 point, duplicate values are allowed. Duplicate values allowed. Null key allowed only once. We can store only one null value. Null key. Okay, once. Number 6, null values. Null values allowed multiple times. Multiple times. So these are the few points. So we'll understand this all of this. Okay. So null values you can allow multiple times. Null key only allow once. Duplicate values are allowed, but duplicate keys are not allowed. And it's follow the data structure of hash table. And the purpose of hash map is basically used for search operation. Okay. So hash map initial, another point 7. Hash map initial capacity. We know these things, right? And load factor. Load factor. So initial capacity of hash map is 8. Okay. And load factor is 0 0.6. Okay. This is the initial capacity. Okay. Now, what is the syntax? Syntax. How to write, right? So hash map, okay. Syntax we will see later. Let me create. So how to create, okay, hash map. So the syntax is hash map. So if I say m, anything you can say, or hm you can put object. Now new hash map. This is the syntax. Okay. So again, this is homogeneous plus heterogeneous. We can store uh, both kind of data, right? All data types. Similarly, if we create hash map hm instead of hm, if I just specify that integer, then because it's key and pair value, so suppose the integer is my key and string is another, that is pair, that is value, key and pair. So now hm equal to new hash map. Okay, this is how we write. Okay, if you want to store any specific, like we have specified. So key and pair means suppose employee ID, employee name, right? So the first parameter is for integer, so employee ID 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, and the name. Okay. Now let's see this one. Okay. Both we can use, no issues. We'll see this one. Now adding elements in key and pair, key and value pair. Okay. Key and value pair. How to add that? Okay. Now suppose I'm saying hm dot put method. So anything you want to enter, right? Input. So this is put. So I'm saying employee ID is 101, comma. I'm saying Tom. Okay. I'm saying Tom. Now hm dot put 102, comma Sam. Again hm dot put 103, comma Sam. Okay. So this is how to input. Okay, so first is integer. The first parameter is integer and the second parameter is string. Okay, now if I simply do the print for hm object, let's run it. Okay, now you are seeing 101 Tom, 101 Tom, 102 Sam, 103 Mac. Okay, now here what this thing we know for search operation, and it's follow the Hashtable data structure. Now come to third point. Duplicates keys are not allowed. Okay. So if I say hm dot put, and already we have 101, and second parameter, you can say anything. Uh, any name, okay? Smith. Now, if I just simply print, so what happened? So basically, duplicate keys are not allowed. Okay, so if you print, what would be the output? Can anyone tell?
What? Come again? Sorry.
So if duplicate keys are not allowed, right? So
Hmm.
duplicate, I mentioned duplicate key. So if I say 101 is already present, but if I say
Hmm.
101 and Smith, what would be the output?
You will get that. It would be like a new record. Duplicate keys, right? No, it won't be. It won't get added because 101 is already a key
Okay,
for
okay.
Tom.
But that will be a new one, right? It's a
So, no, if
101
I,
and Smith is different.
but we have already 101, right? So here it's saying duplicate keys are not allowed. So it's 101. If I try to enter 101, it's obviously again it's a duplicate, right? It's already
Okay.
present. Okay. Key should be always unique. Huh? So here key is not unique, right? Because already 101 is Tom and we are trying to enter 101 Smith. So here what will happen if you just do this and try to run? So the existing 101 Tom will replace with Smith. Okay, you can see here the output already I have mentioned. So it will only consider the most recent key which you entered. Okay, so now you see the difference. So earlier 101 was Tom, now it replaced, right? 101 now replaced with the 101 with Tom with the new value. That means duplicates are not allowed. Okay, this is only the concept. So syntax wise, there is no issue. You will not see any duplicate or something error. But the moment you try to add with any existing key available, and that will replace with the existing whatever the key. Okay, so this is only the difference. Okay, now duplicate values are allowed. Okay, now duplicate, when I say duplicate values, let me just comment this one. So when I say duplicate values are allowed, if I say all are Tom, okay, my key is unique. Key should be unique. So here I'm just mentioning in bracket, duplicate, it's a unique, should be unique. Okay, key should be unique. So this one consider a key and this is considering a value. But here it's saying duplicate values are allowed. So if I run now, all for all three, 101, 102, 103,
Tom.
103, Tom will get print. There is no issue with the duplicate value. Only the concern is duplicate key. Now you can see it's coming 101, no issue, right? So values are allowed, but keys should be always unique, no duplicates. Okay. Now here says null key allowed only once. Okay. So null key allows only once. Okay. So when you say null key, right? So I'm saying hm dot put, and here I'm mentioning null, and here I'm mentioning uh, test. So you can pass like this also. Null, okay, null because null key is allowed. Okay. Now if I print this statement, okay, let me put some comment after adding null. key. Okay, so this is my null. Let's run it. So null key allowed only once, not twice. Let's run it. Now you see it's coming null, right? Null equal value we have assigned. So it is coming like this. Null test. Okay. If I try one more time, what happens? Test one. Now if I print, second time. So again, you can see the null test one, right? This is test one. So we had earlier test, now it's test one. So what is happening? Again, this null test one is replacing the test because it's only allowed one time. So we understand duplicate keys are not allowed, right? If you try duplicate key, it will replace the existing key and value. Okay. And similarly, null keys only allows once. If we try to, use null second time, the existing null one will replace with the most recent one. Okay, so it's only allowing once, right? But null values allowed multiple times. Now we'll see that also. So I'm saying hm dot put. So I'm saying 104. Okay. Now I'm saying null. Okay. I'm saying null. So here I am mentioning null, not string. String again, if you mention, then it will consider a data set of data, right? Because string is there. So here we can mention as a null. Okay. Multiple nulls are okay. So let me change this 105. Now system.out.println hm after adding multiple null values. So more than one, we should have two right now. So let's print that one also. Now you can see the output. 105 is also coming as a null. 104 also coming as a null. So it's not replacing. That means our point is correct. Null values allowed multiple times, but not null key is only once. Okay. So this is what the feature of Hashmap. Now we'll see more operations. What we can do. These things you are clear, right? No confusion, right?
Yes, I'm good.
Yes, bro.
Now we'll see how to fetch, right? Fetch any element. How to fetch any element. Okay, to fetch it. So what to do? System.out. I'm just printing. So hm is our object dot. We have a get method. Okay, so get the moment you say get, we have to pass the key. Okay, suppose let me make some changes. Meet with Tom. Okay, now I want to get for the Smith one. So if I pass the key, okay, I will be able to fetch it. Okay, let me just comment this. Okay, now we should expect, okay, if I run, so get is a method to fetch the element based on your, you have to just mention the index number. Okay, now how to remove element. How to remove element? Again, system.out.print. Now I want to remove hm, my object dot remove is a method you already know. So there is a two way. So key and value, or directly when you remove key, automatically the value will also remove. Okay. Now if I want to remove 101 again, okay, and after removing, I will just print system the println and hm. So ideally, I should not get 101. I should have only 102 and 103. That's so we are removing here Smith, and here we should see 102 David,
103.
103 Tom. This is what we are expecting. Let's see. Yeah. So this is coming for this one. Okay. So this Smith is removed. Now you see this is the output we are receiving. Right? 102 David and 103 Tom. This is the remove method. Okay. Now there are few methods. Okay.
So in this
So
line,
one
word key value, right? Say if I give
key
one,
value also you can.
yeah,
Yeah,
if I
that
give
also
01 and if I give David, will that work or not?
no,
No,
it
right?
will not work.
We need to
No.
give proper pair.
Yeah, it
Okay,
should be pair should be matched
okay, okay.
because it's case sensitive, right? So even if you do any modification, also key and pair like Smith, uppercase, lowercase, that also not allowed. Means that will also not work. It should be as it is, what it's mentioned.
Okay.
Okay. Now, another method is contains contains key. Contains key. So it will take one parameter key. Okay. Key is a parameter. So what is the use of contains key? So suppose system.out.println and I'm saying hm dot contains key is a method. So this is the contains key. Now here I'm passing some key 10. 1 second. Okay. So 102 or 103. So I have Tom in 103, right? So when you say we have contains key, right? So contains key when you do, what will happen?
Like a Boolean value.
Yeah. So we have already earlier sessions we mentioned, right? Contains means what? Like it will return true or false, right?
Yeah.
So we are saying if my Tom is available or not on this. Suppose now it is returning because 103 is available. So it will check, okay, that's fine. 103 is present. The key is available, 103. But already we have removed 101. So now it's coming true because it's present. But the moment you say 101, which you already you have removed it, so it will check because it's removed here only. So it should give us the false output because there is no 101 record. So now if you run, it will show false. So this is just write some note. Returning Boolean value true or false.
Basically, all the methods for like for map, queue, set would be same, right?
Every- Right, right, right. So just like contains this name word means that only.
Oh,
Keys and all, especially contains key and contains value is for map. But
no,
in collection we have contains also.
content.
Yeah, same things also.
Okay.
Return boolean. Okay. Now we'll see contains value. Contains value. So again, contains value also. We'll check. This is the method. Okay. And again, this one returning system.out.println. I'm saying hm dot contains value. Okay. So our suppose I am first checking the false one. So in contains value for 101 is a Smith. So if I check for Smith, here I should get false because already we have removed it. So there is uh, no Smith presence because already removed it. Now let's run it. So it will check the value. If it's there, then it will return. If not, then it will return false. Now it's false. Basically, we don't have.
Video.
But when I say Tom, right?
Yes.
And when we should get true.
And can we get like all the element, like say if we have added everything, right? By put we have added 101 to 105. Can we pull all the elements at the once? Like not by giving only HM. Like we have that HM dot get 101, we will give the key, right? In the same way, is there is any other method where we can pull everything?
We can use mm, for each loop, right? To
Okay.
get all
Ah,
this.
okay, okay.
We that saw, right? Iterator also we can use
Iterator.
that.
Okay, okay, got it, got it. Okay.
Okay, now it is coming true, right?
Hmm.
So Tom is present, but now if I say just Tom, T in lowercase, then what happens?
It should
Let's
be
see
more.
that one. Yeah. So because it's a case sensitive, right? So the moment we do it in lowercase, it is not matching exactly what value we enter. So
Hmm.
it should give you false again, right?
Yeah.
So this is the method called contains value contains key. So it will return true or false. Okay. Now let's see another method. So another method is empty method. Okay. This is also same. It will return Boolean true or false. Is empty. Okay, now I'm saying system.out.println hm dot suppose I'm saying is empty, and now here I'm just passing because it should now what exactly it will check whether the list or the the collection is empty or not. So if yes, then it will say true. If no, then it should be false. Now let's run it. So it is coming false because we have others, right? Other all this. That is why. Okay, let's comment this too because 101 we are not commenting because we have
Yeah.
already removed it, right?
Yeah.
Now if I check, so it should give true because it's empty now. There is nothing presence.
Mm.
Now it is coming true, right? So this is the use of
Yes.
checking is empty, whether the list is empty or not. If yes, then true. If list is not empty, then false. Okay, this is the use of is empty method. So let me again uncomment, and now let's see another method. Okay, now one more method is there. Key. So key set it will return all the keys from hash map as set. Okay. Okay. So whatever keys we have, right, it will return. So now I'm just commenting these things. So we have all three presents, right? So now key set, it's written all the keys from hash map as a set. So how to use that? So I'm saying system.out.println hm dot key set. Okay. So let's run it. So it will return all the key 101, 102, 103, all the key it will return. If we want to return specific all the keys, okay, from the set. So now you can see it is coming like this. This is for key, whatever key available in our list. Okay. So this is the key and this is the method called key set. Okay. Similarly, we have another method called values. Okay. Values. So again, it will return all the values from Hashmap as a collection. Now, system.out.println, I'm saying object agent dot values. So the moment I write values, it will return all the values like Smith, David, and Tom. I will get them. Let me again comment this one. Let's run it now. So we'll get all the values. So you can see here, this is the output we are getting. Smith, David, Tom as a value we are fetching, we are getting. Okay. Now another method is entry set. This is the method, and basically it will return all the entries as set. Okay. So entry set. So system.out.println. I'm saying hm dot entry set. Okay. And basically, what you have to do now, let's just entry set, right? So when you say the entry set, so it will return all the entries as set. Let's run it. So you are seeing this is we are getting all right. I think this is what you asked, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the entry set, but we can use
For yeah, for loop
for
for each or
and
iterator. Yeah.
okay. So will see now to that also. Okay.
Mm.
So for bracket start. Now it could be anything. It could be homogeneous, heterogeneous, or homo hetero, whatever. So in real time scenario, we can have anything, right? So we will take this class. The object it is a class, right? Now create one variable for object class. I is a variable I'm creating. And this is the syntax column. Now HM is our object, existing object dot. I'm saying key set. Here I'm using key set, and now bracket start system.out.println,
Right.
and here the objects of the object whatever we have created a variable, this I variable we are passing here. This is for loop, okay? And let's run it. Let me just comment this one. Now let so key set will also again we can get like this also. This is another way. Key set. Okay, this is for key set. The especially we saw the key set, right?
Yeah.
So using for loop also we can get this way key set. Okay. Similarly, we can see for the values, key values, like values basically, right? How we are getting Smith, David, and all that also using for each loop we can do. So the syntax is for. Now again we'll take object, so it will consider all data type. That's why you are saying object. Again, I'm creating anything you can create. I am saying now
HM dot value.
hm dot values. Values is the method which will uh, will return all the values. Now system dot out dot println. Now the object variable we are going to pass it. Now let's run this one also. So same thing, the this value returning right, Smith, David, and Tom. We'll see here as well using for each loop. See, so this is another way to get for like using key set and values like we can do it. Okay. Now if I want, let me comment this one. So if I want return key and value pair, right? Pair using for each loop. How to do? So the syntax is for bracket start. Again, we'll say object. You can take anything. I'm saying I colon hm dot key set. Okay, key set. Now, first we need a key, right? Then it will value, right? So here system.out.println. So first I have to print what? My keys, right? Okay. Then give some space. Now what I'm doing, together I want to print m dot get, and now again you pass I.
I,
So what it will happen? It will first, so here it's saying object I. So it's both kind of data, all kind of data we can uh, get it. So that is why the object I, this is the variable we created I, and this is the syntax basically, right? So HM is our object for the the hash map, and this key set will return all the keys. Similarly, what we get, right? All the keys will get. Then what I'm saying here, print first I. Okay, so first I, it will always print all the keys that along with the values. So now, if what should be the output? It should be 101 from or whatever, right? This way I want. So let's run this one also and see. So mostly we prefer for each loop, and for each loop is basically for collection purpose and all we use this. See, this is what we expect, right?
yeah.
To fetch en value here. So by using very simple, just need to understand. Don't no need to just by heard and all. Just see for loop. You will create object one variable, then colon. Now whatever the object you have for the current hash map dot key set. So this is the method. It will first check with the keys, and then when you are going to print out, then you say the this one, and then get. So it will get one by one. So first it will go to 101. It will go to 101 and get the 101 value. So this is what it will do. Okay. So this is hash map. Okay. So now another topic is there, hash table. Before we go for hash table, so similarly like hash table also key and value format. Okay. And hash table is a legacy class. Okay. For map interface, it's a legacy, means it's there from the beginning. After 1.1.6, right?
Mm.
Java, JDK, the hash map introduced, but hash table was there. That's why here you can see the very first, second point only. Underlying data structure is hash table. So internally, it's follow the hash table data structure. So this hash table is a legacy class of map interface. Okay,
Okay.
so this is the
What
legacy.
is the initial capacity and load factor for that?
Yeah. So initial for hash table, you are saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the hash table, the hash table, the default capacity is 11. Okay.
Mm.
I will come to that. I will come to
Okay,
that.
okay, 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 sorry.
Okay. Now hash table is also key and value format, and it's underlying data structure of hash table. So it has hash code technology. It follows that technology internally. Okay. So just don't go deep dive on this. Just understand it's key and value format, and it's underlying the data structure of hash code technology. Okay. Hash code, it's a internal technology they use for hash table and hash map both. Okay. Now the difference, right? So when I say difference, right, what is the difference? Hash hash map versus hash table. So what is the difference between hash map and hash table? Okay, so the very first difference is hash map. So hash map, it's not synchronous, non-synchronized. Okay, non-synchronized. It's not synchronized. Then number two, multiple threads allowed at a time. Number three, not thread safe. Number four, performance is faster. Number five, nulls are accepted. Number six, default capacity is 16. Okay. Okay. This is hash map. Now come to hash table. Hash table. So number one, it's synchronized. It's synchronized and one thread allowed at a or synchronize. If you don't understand, if you go to my previous video, you'll understand better. Like it, I have explained it. Okay, synchronize and thread things. Okay. Now the third point is thread safe. It's a thread safe. Number four, performance is poor compared to Hashmap. Okay. Number five, null cannot access either key or value. There would be no null. Null is not entertaining hash table. Okay, whether key or value. And number six is all capacity is 11. Okay, so this is the difference. Hash map is not non-synchronized. Multi-threads allow at a time. Okay, not thread safe. Performance is faster compared to hash table. Nulls are accepted. Default capacity is 16. Whereas hash table synchronized, one thread allowed at a time, thread safe, and performance is poor compared to hash table, hash map, and null cannot accept either key or value because it doesn't allow null. Okay, and default capacity is 11. So this is the difference between hash map and hash table. Okay, so let's create one class.
What
We'll
is the
see. Or
thread safe?
sorry,
What is a thread safe?
thread safe. So basically, for that I have to explain. So suppose one second. So suppose this is a classroom, right? And this is a classroom, and this is one trainer. For example, this is one trainer for Java, and another trainer for uh, JS, JavaScript. Okay, so one class, right? One class, but we have two trainer. So what happened if the class, all these like candidates are there, right? Or trainees or whatever. At a time, only one can enter, right? And teach them. Na? Both cannot come, right?
Mm.
So if both will come and start doing their teaching, then it would be like it's not possible, right? People will not understand. Like it would be like jumping, right?
Yeah.
One topic to another. So that is why at a time only one trainer can come in and complete his task. Then other will come and do his task, right? So
Yeah.
that is called thread shape. Okay. At a time only one task can be performed. Okay. Multiple tasks cannot be performed. So whenever the multiple task is performing that time, it's what happened, there may be a clash, right? So that clash is not nothing else, thread set. So it's avoiding the clashes. That is why it is allowing one come your, so it's a task in Java previous multi-threading and all we have covered, like, so one task, once you complete, then another will allow to perform his task. So this is what the thread concept. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so let's see the hash table one. Hash table. Okay. So this is the hash table demo class, and we need main method. This is our main method. Now the syntax, right? Hash table. Okay. Suppose I'm saying ht equal to new hash table. This is again homogeneous, heterogeneous, both, right? And here the initial load, the capacity is 11 and load factor is again 0.75. Okay, for this one. Okay, now this is all kind of data set we can enter. Similarly, we can hash table and angular bracket, we can say integer, comma, string. Okay, we can say like this also. Again, ht equal to new hash table, and here you can pass this as the optional, this angular bracket can pass optional. You can do it or not. There is no issue. And okay, so this is all specific to the integer, like we are parameterized integer and string. So this is homogeneous, right? Similar kind of data only we can enter it. But here this is homo plus hetero both, all kind of data. Okay. So now we'll check this one. Both we can use, no issue. Okay. Anything, it's fine. Now we'll see. So I'm saying ht dot put method, right? So like integer and string it shows. So first should be 101, comma, I'm saying suppose Java, or let me change languages. Okay, so languages 101 is Java, then languages dot put, so 102, or we are doing ranking, suppose for example, no ranking. So in first rank is Java, then JavaScript, then language dot put, then 3 is Python. Python, okay, and language dot put number 4 is C plus plus, language dot put pip TypeScript, okay. So there are 5 languages. So I'm just putting ranking wise. Top 1, top 2, top 3, top 4, top 5. Okay. Now simple, if I do print languages, then I will see all the output. Okay, so here is some difference which I will explain, which you should remember. Okay, now it is coming, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now what happened if I say languages dot put dot put, and I'm saying null, okay, and suppose VV script, VV script. So another language I'm trying to add it. Okay. So what happened if I print here? Any idea?
There is no duplication, right?
Yeah. So your voice is coming low. Yeah. So null are not allowed, right? Either it would be keys or values. Already we explained, right? So what we will get there if null are not allowed?
I think we get an error, runtime error.
What error? Any idea? Just guess it.
Null exception.
Null pointer exception. So we'll get null pointer exception. Okay. So let's only null pointer exception you will get in hash table. In Hashmap, it's completely fine, right? Only hash table you will see null pointer exception because null is not allowed, right? So we are just not following the rules of hash table. Okay, so just remember this one. Okay, similarly, if I just comment, let me comment on the recipe, not go to second. Okay, now again I'm saying languages dot put, and I'm saying number 6 is null. Then what happened?
It Same.
Same, right? So yes. So it's same. It will give you this because null is not allowed. Whether it's key or value, null is not allowed in hash table. Whereas in hash map, once null is allowed once for a key, and null is allowed multiple times for value. Right? Again, we are seeing this. So just remember this point. Okay. Now same operation what we did for hash map, right? Similarly, we have languages dot system.out.println get method, right? Get method. Get method, and what we will say get dot. Okay. Languages dot get. Okay. Now suppose to one and to fetch data, right? So this is the get method. If you want to pass message, you can do as well. Get method. So if I want to do the print, right? So I will get it. Whatever you pass, you will get it. And all the method, whatever we use in Hashmap, right? All method we can do it. Okay, same method, whatever. Even suppose remove also, right? Let me copy this one. Whatever we get, this one only we're going to remove it. Remove. That's it. So now just print the languages. Okay. Okay. So first we'll get, then we'll remove. Oh, sorry, it should be removed. Right. Let me run again. Let me run one second. Okay, if I ask one question regarding this, like why, map basically map interface does not extend the collection interface, what would be the answer? Logically, why it's independent from collection? We should know the answer right now.
More of a key pair value.
Correct. Because it has own structure which follows keys and values. That's why we can't uh, extend collection interface at all. Okay, so now you can see the Java is already removed. So we have JavaScript and this one, right? So this is coming like this. Okay, so all common methods we can use here, but I will just focus on the some other stuff. Okay, which
And
you should
in this,
know.
right, why the values are display like in the results, right? Why it is displaying like 5 first, 4, 3, 2, 1? Why it is not displaying like because we have entered language dot put one Java as first, then 2, then 3, then why it is displaying in reverse order?
Yeah, so the thing is the insertion order is like not maintained, right? The way you are putting, right? Suppose I want, for example,
There is something called FIFO or like first in
ah,
first out.
first,
Is it
that already, yeah. So first in, first out, that is correct. So that is on the delete or get. first and all that we have covered it. Okay, FIFO thing concept we already covered it, but this is, let me try one more good question. But FIFO in my last video, if you go, I have already covered the FIFO concept now.
Okay.
First in, first out. Let me add one more. And I'm saying no lang. And I'm entering 6. Now let's trade it. Now it is coming 6. No language come first, right? 6, 4, 5. So first when we enter, so it is considering now this first, right? Okay. Then first it is coming now. It's coming random, I guess. Let me do this way. Okay. Now I have shuffled it. Let's see the output. If you say first in, first out also, but see the if you see this one, right? So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse order. I will check, okay. I will check and let you know. Is it what expected or what? The reversing order. Because this is not first in, first out concept.
Yeah,
Although
it's not. It
first,
is.
yeah, first in, first out means like first method, okay. Get first, get last,
Hmm.
remove first, remove last. These are the method. So what happened? The moment you enter something, it will serve first. The first you enter, that will get the first priority for serve. Okay, that's the but this I will check. I will let you know.
Okay.
Okay, while reversing order. Okay, so now we'll see. Let me just comment this thing. Okay, so suppose I want to entry specific method. Suppose entry specific method. Okay, so for example, entry is a one entry set method we know, right? And entry is a another specific method. Okay, we'll see that entry specific method basically. So I'm saying for, so we'll say map. Map is a interface dot entry. So now you can see entry, right? Entry, this entry is a entry collection. Okay. And now I'm saying entry. Anything you can pass this entry, colon. Now our object is
Language.
languages dot. What basically it will do, read key and value. Basically it will read key and value. Now system.out.println, what we are doing, object, copy the variable entry dot get key, right? First we'll get key. After that, give some space.
Then we will get the values.
And again, this object, right? Whatever is created, dot get
Value.
values. Similarly, we saw, right, in previous
Yeah, yeah.
hash. Same thing we are doing here. We are here. We are uh, using map. Okay, map is the interface, and this is child interface of map. Okay, this entry. So entry is basically interface. Okay, you can see if you hover over, see, it's an interface. Okay, even if I just say entry, you can see here key and value, and this is the package under java.util. Okay, so entry is a interface and entry set which you use to fetch key and value, all of this. Now let's run. So this is way we do fetch any data. Now see number 6 coming 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is weird something reversing order, but anyway, uh, I will check and I will let you know. Maybe I missed out or I'm not sure. But yeah, we are able to fetch this things. Okay. Okay. Now this is one way. Now another way is iterator. We'll see now. Iterator we have not used today. So iterator. So this is one method. Okay. So basically, so iterator. So for that, we need set. Set is a interface, right? Okay. So create one object for variable for this. Okay. Now set as equal to languages dot entry dot entry set. So set we have to import the class. Okay. So this is for set. Okay. Java.util set. Okay. For iterator, we are using set interface. Okay. Now, what we have to do? Iterator is again interface. Now you can see the iterator. Iterator, any object, any variable you can it equal to now s, right?
Yes, yeah.
Dot iterator. This is the method. So it will iterate. Okay. Now for this we need while the condition it
Dot hash next. Hash next.
as next, then bracket start, and here we'll again use map. Okay, which is key and pair. So we are using map dot entry, right? And again entry equal to entry it dot next. Okay, so here this entry, right? So this entry is the interface of map, right? And this is our object. Now this we have to typecast. So you can see it is showing error, right? So create local variable, something like this. So we can typecast. So the moment you use this bracket, right, it will allow to import. So it is basically typecasting. Okay. So it is basically typecasting. Okay. Now system.out.println, I am saying entry dot get keys, then give some space, then entry again dot get values. Okay. So basically what we did, we use a for iterator, we use a set interface, and then we create a variable equal to languages dot entry set. Now iterator, we create object iterator it equal to s dot iterator. Okay, now while has next is the method. Now we implemented map dot entry, and this is going to
Check for the
take it.
next element.
Yeah. So let's run it. I also forgot, but don't remember the program, but let's try.
Okay, like to use the iterator, we need a set first, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Then we need to call a iterator method. Then we are checking whether it has a next other value. Then we are printing it. That is what we do in iterator always, right?
right. So yeah, it's printing now. So it's coming. Uh, Whatever we have, right? We have six total. So it is printing one by one. It's checking, and first it will check the set, right? So set basically is the set of the this, right? So it will set this set, it will check, then this way it will check. This is the one and get the value.
Okay.
Okay, this is the use. So far we are done with the hash table and hash map. Yeah, and reversing, I will check and let you know why it is printing in reverse order. Long back I programmed and all. I don't remember again. But yeah, few whatever point I mentioned, these are the important for your understanding. If, like what is the difference between hash map and hash table? So basically, we use hash map, not hash table. Okay, because hash table performance is very slow. Like it's poor, right? You can see here it's poor compared to hash map. So hash table was a legacy, the old one, and this implemented hash map. If I am not wrong, 1.6. It came into the picture. Okay, so this is the difference between hash map and hash table. Like four, five, two, three things. If you remember, that is also fine. Like the default capacity and null are accepted in hash map, whereas null are not accepted in hash table. If you do any null uh, value, right, as a value or key, what will get in hash table? Like
Null point.
null,
Okay.
null pointer, right? So this may be interview question also. So hash table differences. So you can say like we'll get the mm, will not allow to use null because we'll get a null pointer exception, whereas hash map are allow key ones and values.
Understand it.
So I think I make you very simple, right? You can remember all these things. It's
Yeah.
very simple way. And just whenever you feel like you are missing something, you can go through the videos and all and do practice, then it will give you more clarity.
Yeah.
Hope you can